Yeah, I'm Jeff. It's your guy Israel. I'm back again to the next active video towards video to end. I want to talk about some tokens I've actually traded this year, and today is sixth. So, from 1st January to 6th January, I probably traded a lot of tokens, and I want to give you guys the results and what some of them what's to come. So, it's a bit different from the result I was getting as of December period because that was a holiday time and market was very very slow. So when you take a long trade, it probably takes a lot of time for it to go through, and some profits are being within short term. So like market goes up and then rug goes up and rug. Some of us like trade 1 minute to 1 hour time frame. We find it difficult to navigate. So I'm just going to take you guys on a tour on some trade I've took so far, and I was able to flip some money actually, and it didn't even take time compared to the kind of stress period in holiday. So it's just like I also learned new things that it's really not good to first trade as of December period. It's always a period where there's slow movement in the market. Even if you want to trade it less and then secure the money that you already made across the years for that holiday especially. So I'm just going to take you guys on the tour. So today I managed to drop this trade on the group. This is Somania, and I'll be talking about this trade for a while, and probably took a lot of time for it to start moving. So I analyzed it taking very very long time, and when I analyzed it, I made a projection on this particular pump and how it's going to perform. But it took very long. Like this thing is up to a month, right? Since we have been waiting for this setup. So if you don't have that kind of patience, and sometimes you won't be able to cover up these losses from here to here, that will probably take you like 13 to 15% stop loss. So imagine trying to enter a trade when you have low liquidity and then you're going to risk 16% of the capital, which means whenever you use leverage, let's say you use like let's give an example when you use like 10x leverage. That's like using $100 on a 10x leverage will give you like $1,000. So if you lose 16% of $1,000, that's $160 loss, which is much bigger on your account. So that's literally what was affecting. So it's not like you don't have a setup, but the reason you had a setup, but the loss appetite is risk is more heavier than your profit. So it actually affects a lot, right? It affects a lot. So this is Somania. I actually drop it on my group here, and if you're here to join us on this community, it's very important to do how to join us. We have been seeing a lot of alphas, and some of them are really free. I'm going to drop the link on the description of this video, but that's not what we're here for. So let's just quickly dive into other charts and also see what we got here. So I also dropped BTC charts, and quote me if I'm wrong, like this shit took a lot of time. I mean, we had to kind of, when you are right on the market, then you had to wait for a very long time to start seeing the results. So I got this trade as of, I could remember it was kind of 1st December or around November time, and during those period it was crazy. So I had to wait and wait. I even think that my analysis already rugging because at some point markets was just coming down all the way here and it was just consolidating. So you're not someone that have patience on your analysis, you'd have probably closed the trade or kind of moved on because of the long period of time it took. So it's kind of time trading gives you something that we call, when you trade in a way that you trade with money that you don't need, you probably don't be worrying about giving you profit like that. Like let's say you had money and you just don't want to be focused on just making profit, you just want to be right in the market. So you'll be focused on whether the trade is going wrong at a short period of time or even it's going to take a long time. And this same thing happened to MYX because I didn't just have so many setup that I was expecting to do well. But within a very long period, they took a very long period. I'm kind of a guy that trade long term trade. I trade 1 hour and sometimes I trade 4 hours, and I can extend it to days. But you see the time taking of some certain pairs, it's crazy. Like this particular trade now, I've been on this shit for a very long time and I've been observing, and all the way from here to here took approximately up to 2 months for it to happen. So I don't know, the patience on trading crypto pairs is crazy. Unlike when you enter a forex pair, let's say I was dropping this USD JPY trade this morning. I don't know why the dollar be so weak, but I guess there will be some relief soon. So either way, if I get wrong on the analysis I dropped here on USDJPY, I'm just gonna wait for another setup. But I've been kind of trying to long for a long time now. I'm trying to long, and it can just be rugging. I'll be able to see a short analysis in terms of my own analysis, so I've not been able to see any good setup there. So, but on my own general perspective, I think that my 1 hour I think that my 1 hour entry levels is very, very cool. Like if you check on the daily time frame now, I normally use what's it called? Injector liquidity when we have kind of change of character, and or if that BOS, anyone can just work. But the fact that you are spotting what is needful, then you have an opposite candle which closes it up. So I normally pick from the last opposite candle before the sweep, then kind of that's my entry, and the market should just snipe, which is why we had a reaction here. And when we had a reaction, we're trying to create another void in here. So I don't know if it's gonna take time, but definitely if something that's gonna perform well, this should be a good trade. But if we navigate and broke this place, then we have a lot of liquidity to come and sweep, because all these places just gonna be liquidity. You get me? So when market break down this place and we have something like a sniper entry where we like cut it down, then retest here, then you're gonna be placing your trade to come and take out this liquidity. But that's not my interest for now. Then I also took another trade. So many trades I took recently and they all did well. It's not like trading and never having losses. It's just the crazy thing about it. So I traded this zero bro, and the trade did well, very, very well. And it's just one of the trades I took recently that did well. So I took a trade here yesterday. I even dropped it on my group, and then we took the trade and it kind of did well. We also took a trade on F1, which I called last year as of 15 million market cap, but then we had a crazy downtrend, and what do you think that is a bottom kicked bottoming? Like it was just insane. So I took this as well. If you notice, I took this from here, and which else? Okay, we took a trade from here. That was from should be like last week Friday. I took a trade from here. It was from this level to all the way to this level. I started taking my profits when I see that I mean, when you're in a trade and you get to a certain level of resistance and markets find it hard to break, it's always a point for you to secure some funds. Then if you still want to hold the trade, maybe you are being on the safer side of the market. Even if the market comes down, it's not going to affect you. So we got almost like 80% move from this particular market, and then it was insane. Like I told you guys, some of my friends actually was able to cut 10x on this trade. So guys, if you're new to this channel, do also subscribe on notification. I will keep you guys updated on biggest alphas, biggest updates, and also we have so many communities that you can join here to make money from. We have a lot of it. So if you're here to join our general community, you can see I do drop my real trade here, and I've been able to drop some trade this morning. Like I told you guys, I dropped some mania trade here, and I also dropped a lot of trade as of recent. So these are the BTC trade I was trying to explain the way it took place. And these are odds group. This particular group costs you $20 to join. So but if you have to join here, just take your time. When you are ready for it, then you're still gonna come and join. You message me on WhatsApp. So I'll see you guys on my next video. If you have to subscribe to the channel, do it to subscribe and turn notification so you won't miss our update like this. I'll keep you guys updated. Just know that since this year I haven't been able to have any losses on crypto pairs that I've been trading, and that's a good thing. It's one of my first time having a winning streak that no losses have been recorded in over a week. So it's a very big thing, and I really enjoying it. And I wish I don't know the consistency. I'm not praying not to have any losses, but I'm just saying it should come at the right time. Like, when losses come between profit making and yes, when losses come between profit making, it's more good than just coming very early when you are yet to make any money. So if you kind of take any first trade and then second trade come in, take you losses and another losses, and see that you find out that your plans to scale up have been scattered. So but when you have like winning streak, let's say like 1 or 2 wins, 3 or 2 wins, then when the losses come, you just swallow it up and then have some patience, pick another entry, and now you're good. You won't be stressing out or thinking about your trade. So I think this is my longest video I've made about explaining how the new year is uncertain for me. And if you love this channel very well, you follow us, you'll be seeing more of these things and making profits for yourself as well. See you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching, guys.